Hi, I'm Ali, and today we are going to be making our own alternative to plastic with edible juice pods. All of us will use plastic throughout our day. Plastic is everywhere in our world. It is cheap, it is durable, and it is malleable, meaning that it can be shaped any way you want it to be. This means it is very useful in industry to make loads of things from, which is why we find it everywhere. But this reliance on useful plastic is actually a really big problem for our planet. Over 400 million tons of plastic is produced worldwide every year. This means that the plastic we produce is around forever, staying in our environment where it is harmful for wildlife, which can eat it or get trapped in it, and for human health. Roughly only 12% of all plastics made are recyclable. So although recycling is very important for us to do, it is not really always the solution that we think it is. Things we can do can be changing our own habits, and that can mean avoiding buying more plastics. It can mean swapping things out, and it can also mean reusing plastics. Industries also need to be able to do more to reduce how much plastics they use on a grand scale. Companies and scientists are now doing lots of research into finding alternatives to plastic. Many of these alternatives are currently being trialled and tested now, and some are even in use. One example of using plastic alternatives was during the 2019 London Marathon, where instead of handing out water bottles, plastic water bottles during the halfway mile, they handed out edible water capsules instead. These edible water capsules were made using sodium alginate, which is something that comes from seaweed and acts like a thickening agent. So we are going to be making our own edible juice pods using some sodium alginate and some orange juice. In your S4 science delivery box, you will find a carton of orange juice, a needleless food syringe, and 2 bags that include calcium lactate and sodium alginate. From your kitchen, I will need you to get 2 cups, and in one of those, fill one of them with 200 ml of water. That's about a mug's worth. First, you're going to take your orange juice and cut it open. You're going to pour about 100 ml into a cup. You're going to take your sodium alginate and you're going to add that to your juice bit by bit and stir in between each bit. You want it to get clumpy and thick. You're going to want to stir quite vigorously to try and mix it in as much as possible. Once it's all thick and starting to congeal, you need to make your calcium lactate solution. So you'll take your other bag with the calcium lactate in, and you're going to pour this into 200 ml of water, which, as we said, is about a mugful. And stir until all of it's dissolved. Now that you have both of your solutions ready, you can take your food syringe and put it in and just suck up some of your juice solution, your gloopy juice, and you can put that into your calcium lactate solution in strings, in big lumps, all together in one spurt, however you feel like it. The longer you leave it in, the harder it will go. So it will react with the alginate, will react with the calcium lactate, and it will start to solidify on the outside. Once you've put your juice in your calcium lactate solution, as I said, leave it for a few seconds. The longer you leave it in, the harder it will go. And then once you're ready, you can take a spoon and fish them out. And there you have some solid juice pods, and they are ready to eat. So all you have to do is place them onto tissue to dry off and eat at your own leisure, if you're brave enough to try. And that is it from me and our juice pod experiment. Why not give it a try at home using the kit from your science delivery box? Connect with us online using social media, send us your pictures of your experiments. See you again soon.